Hello, welcome to another episode of Being a Golden-ager. Today I like to be a little silly with you because I think it's fun, and being silly is good for Golden-ager because one thing, it does relax your body, and it also helps you with your mental well-being because it releases stress and the anxiety. But today I'd like to tell you a little more about that, about how to be silly or make people laugh. In Anchorage, I went to a bar. Well, it was a restaurant too, but they had open mic, right? So basically, what I did was I went up to open mic, and it seems to me that they give you 5 minutes, but I was up there for 3 minutes, but it felt like forever. But I was up there making jokes about myself, and a lot of people were laughing. I was surprised, and of course, that made me want to be a comedian because people were laughing, they were enjoying my joke, and I never pursued that. But I've always make people laugh. But like I said, I still call myself an amateur because I don't get paid for making people laugh. But making people laugh, like they say, is the best medicine. It's kind of cool because one of the thing about laughing or having a sense of humor is that it relaxes your body. It just releases endorphin that says, oh, this is relaxing you. And one of the coping mechanism of being silly, it just kind of helps you cope with a stressful situation. And you have to put, but you have to put the negative situation in their place. You got to make light of it to figure out how you're going to solve that. And I just think that being silly is part of keeping young when you're a golden-ager, because if you're just stressing out about being old, that's no fun. It's going to age you. But if you have a sense of humor and you are out with your friends or you're out with your social activities, make a joke or two. They might laugh at it, but it's just trying to make light of things. And sometimes you use being silly as a icebreaker, right? If you see something and you say, "Oh, this is this or that," thing, and you find that a lot of people probably laugh at you, and which is good. They're not laughing at you, but they're laughing with you. So that's what they say. But I think humor and being silly, it's great. It's great for you because it makes you happy because you're laughing. Remember when we were young, we were always playing jokes on people or making pranks, and it's fun, and we all laughed, and you just feel good about it. It's just the way it releases everything, and I wanted to share that with you because it made me feel good that I can make people laugh. And when I have a friend that's kind of stressed out about something, I would just try to figure out, well, what can I say to make light of the matter, make light of the situation so it wouldn't be too bad, And so basically, I would just try to figure out what I could do to help solve that situation by making a joke out of it. And a lot of time when a person laugh, it's just I know I feel good about that because I made them feel a little less stressed out, and I think it's important to do that. My husband, he's silly. He's silly every day. He makes me laugh, and that makes me feel good, and it makes me feel that that he's a good person, and I picked the right person. And it's just that if you have a friend that you shared laughter with, it just enhances your relationship. It brings people closer together if you can have fun and be silly. And a lot of time, when people are sad, and that's a good time for you to help them out and just help them with humor. And if you're the person that don't have humor, I would watch a lot of these comedian shows, But I'm sure that deep down you have humor because when you were a kid, you were having fun. And a lot of kids, have fun, of course, unless they're being picked on. But then again, being silly is very important as you get older because it's one of those things that's called one of the positive mindset that you have, or have a playful mindset. I just think that as I get older, I'm going to keep my humor. I want to be able to have fun and laugh a lot because it helps lungs, it helps your heart, and it does help just being less stressed out about things, and it makes me worry about less about the future and just feel that I'll be okay. And it's just you got to have that feeling or that playful mindset, because who wants to go around being mopey all the time and not have life, have fun. So, but today I just wanted to share that with you. I mean, I might go back to doing open mic. Now, I do karaoke before. I did stand in front of people in the dark and sing, but it's something that I know the words to because it's on the monitor, right? And when you're telling jokes, it's about yourself. It's kind of hard because you have to come up with something that's you think it's funny. But with karaoke, but I had fun. I made now some of the words that when I sing maybe was funny or something, because or maybe they just thought that I was funny. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And if you have some humor in your life that would help you grow gracefully and enjoy part of being a Golden-ager. And again, this is Sally, and I'm a Golden-ager. And until next time, laugh a little bit.